friends to the Beaver game. Good after morning day, my friends. It is good to see every single one of you. I will give the biggest high five to anyone who can tell me where good after morning day is from. It is such an obscure poll, but I've been using that for years and years and years. Welcome, welcome, friends. It's good to see every single one of you. We're going to be doing some GAC. It has been a day. It's been a day. It's been a day. Mara is not going to be showing up on this stream. Yeah, you're going to stay right there, aren't you? Because someone decided while I was at work that they would rip up their new dog bed and rip out some of the stuffing. And so she is currently laying in her dog bed being stressed because she knows she did something wrong. So we will not be bringing her up for treats, unfortunately. But we are going to jump through some Grand Arena and just absolutely blast our opponents. Hopefully. Also, for those of you who have missed it, I know there's videos out there and stuff, but I want to bring it up to you guys right now for those who are watching this. They are revamping the episode pass for the second part of the episode for when we're going into this next episode that's the off-season episode. Yeah, they're revamping the episode pass hard. Like going into the new era and everything, everything's basically fixed, and I'm very excited for free-to-play. Also, the Lightspeed bundles are giving Zetas. So don't miss out on that. The Afro one gives out 3 Zetas. It's just because it's not a bug. It's because the Lightspeed bundles always give level 7 abilities, and a lot of these are newer characters that have Zetas on level 7s. And so I believe you get 3 from the Afro bundle on each of the characters except for one. I can't remember which one. Tusken Raiders, you get one on Chieftain. The Jabba one, you get one on Kersantin and Gamorrean Guard. So you get a little bit extra value from the Lightspeed bundles right now. So exciting times, guys. Exciting times. Welcome, AJ, Brandon Briggs, good to see you. Heinricher, Havoc, AJ again, and then one more time, AJ. Oh, and it's good to see AJ here. Oh, and Silent One, also welcome. Red Destroyer, good to see you. Bob, Rock Solid, good to see you. Ash, Grax, hello. And of course, AJ, it's good to see you, my friend. What was she framed for? It wasn't me. I destroyed the dog. Or it wasn't Mara, it was me. I destroyed the dog bed. Oh gosh. Swago General? What am I looking at Swago General for? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Someone hit the perfect GP, 69, 69, 420. Oh, that's beautiful. It's going great now that you're here, Lendog. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Oh, dude, Bobo, I did the same thing with Starkiller. I unlocked Starkiller, and then a week later, they brought out the Starkiller bundle, and I was like, everyone's gonna assume I got a Lightspeed bundle, but this was just a PP for me. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so we have... Oh, gosh. I don't like this. I don't know if we have anything for an Iden. A full relic Phoenix with no cracks. Oof. Do they even have mods? Do those Phoenix even have mods? They do have mods. Okay. Think about getting a bundle. Heck yeah, AJ. Okay. Oh gosh. I think Vader can solo that. I don't think Imperial Troopers can do it at that low of gear. We gotta just rely on this. This is... Oh. She doesn't have her Omicron.
We would be honored if you would...
Darcelea coming in with the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome, Celea. Good to see you, my friend. Sounds good, Heinricher. Welcome, welcome, River. Good to see you, my friend. Dude, hold on, I want to show you this. So we talked about this for a second. You know, it's part of the title and everything. So let's show you guys what we're talking about here. Wendigo, welcome, welcome. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Maybe you've been lurking, but it's good to see you, my friend. Is the Smuggler's Lightspeed worth it for just 2 characters? Remind me the price. What's that price? I mean, technically, yes, every Lightspeed bundle is worth it. If you're talking about Vandor, Chewbacca, and Nest, then I'm probably going to say yes. But if it's for Kira and, like, Nest, less so. Vandor has a really good spot in most people's rosters right now. And Nest does too, but Kira's just kind of... So I don't know. I'm probably going to purchase it. Will I regret it? Maybe. But after Lightspeed comes with 3 Zetas, it makes me consider it, even though I have 0 interest in getting her. I genuinely feel like if I got her in my roster, I wouldn't have a home for her. And that's hard. And for a character that I don't read comics. I don't. I read books, I watch shows, I play games, I do everything Star Wars but the comics. I don't know anything about Aphra. The only thing tempting me about that $50 Lightspeed bundle is that I'd get a Relic 5 Hondo. That's it. That's all I got. On my free-to-play account... It's nice to have. I can beat a couple GLs with it if I'm like lucky. Like I've beaten Rey before with it. That's without Ben though. You know, you can beat Jabba if there's no Datacrons, or you can beat Jabba if you have a good Datacron set for her. I don't know. It's hard for me. It's hard to justify for me. If it's a PP for you, if it's a character you like, then I'd say yes. Because she doesn't really have a good spot in the meta. That's not to say we won't see a spot in the meta for her eventually, because we always get lifters for teams. But like as of right now, I don't know. I mean, you have a team ready for her at least, because her team is Afra, BT, Trip, and then Darth Vader and IG-88, or Darth Vader and IPD. And surprise, surprise, with the other Lightspeed bundles, you have both of those. So even if you want to drop Vader, you could do IG-88 and IPD and still have a team. So like you have an Afro team ready with the other Lightspeed bundles. It still doesn't feel like it justifies the $50 to me. Starkiller is one of those ones that every player wants to get him because it's Starkiller. It's like Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Everyone and their mother wants it because it's a huge PP for them. On top of that, getting the Starkiller bundle, it lifts up 4 factions that are great. You know, front to back, it was super nice. And like you get Dash Rendar. Dash Rendar leads to Profundity, leads a good smuggler team. But like Hondo, I guess you put him in a smuggler team. You get BT, Trip, you get Sonostaros, which I'm guessing none of you are going to build a Sonostaros team. The good news is if you bought this Han bundle, then you have kind of a Sonostaros team already right there. I don't know. I just don't feel like the value's there. I don't feel like it is. Like the money, the monetary amount is there. I don't care enough about the character, and I don't get enough from the requirements. Like Starkiller, you get enough from the character just to justify it, because you're like, oh my gosh, I get one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars canon. Or non-canon at this point. Plus you get some other cool legacy characters. And they lift up your factions, and they can be used in other places and requirements. And yeah, like I loved Starkiller. Afra just feels, if it's a PP, do it. If it's not a PP, don't. So Young Han for a Relic 7 Ops. Yeah, I mean, fair. My guild's at the Relic 9 area, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It'll come back around at some point, and I'll probably purchase it that time, but I don't really have the money to purchase it right now, and I'd rather purchase the other Lightspeed bundles first. You also need the Zeta on Honda that isn't included. Yeah, there you go. Also, the Afra event sucks. It really does. I tried for so long on my free-to-play, and I had to push so many mods into my characters, because you have to have an over 300 speed Hondo, and I just didn't have those mods in my roster. And so I actually wrecked my modding for my free-to-play roster just to get Afra. Like, but Starkiller doesn't come with 3 Zetas. You're getting, let's see, it's Trip, you're not getting a Zeta. BT, you're getting a Zeta. Hondo, you're getting the wrong Zeta. And then you're getting a Zeta on Sana. I'm not going to be using Sana. BT's nice. I don't know. It still doesn't justify the price to me, because it's like, yes, it's Zetas, but it's Zetas I'm not going to use, and that's the problem. Yeah, if you want to help out your guild with ops, definitely a potential plus towards it, 100%. But Ash Tech, it's up for debate. A lot of people for some reason do Ewok Elder. I don't like doing Ewok Elder. In the initial testing, the person that was most likely to be bumped out was Wicket. And so usually you drop Wicket for Nisa to keep Ewok Elder on the team. Either way, it's not a great team. It can still be Imperial Trooper. It can still be Wampa, but it's a decent backwall team for, you know, people in lower Grand Arena tiers. What up? Looks like a light. Cheese balls, that's what's up. Yeah, dude, the Tuskens and the Jawas at Relic is gonna be so nice. You're booting either Poplu or Logray. I mean, Poplu's your taunting tank. You can't really get rid of your tank. Logray reduces enemies' turn meter and puts out days. If you're gonna choose out of those two, it's gonna be Logray. So pull out Logray. I mean, if Jar Jar has no Omis, then Ewoks can beat them. I've heard that a couple times. I still haven't seen it. You need to send me gameplay, Grax. Nice, Alex RG. Yes, B2 is technically the best fifth for Afra, but that's taking away from Grievous. Okay, I want to show you guys this. I'm going to bring you guys over here so you can't see my screen for a second. I've got Star Wars Unlimited cards all over my desk right now, and they're falling over. I need to clean up my desk here today. Okay. Okay. Dude, I write these titles in like the 3 seconds that I have to write titles. Let me edit it. Ahsoka. Done. And then on YouTube. Edit. Ahsoka. Done. Gosh, you guys are so pedantic. It's like Yoder last time we streamed. He's like, hey, 2 words don't have a space between them in your PNG. And I'm like, dude, my thumbnail, I made that thumbnail back when I unlocked Grand Inquisitor, and I was just reusing it because I didn't have time to make one that day. Like, leave me alone. Okay. So, queso means cheese in Spanish. Okay, so this website is where us that have hot utils can look at exactly what we need. So, you know, I've got all of the characters for Ahsoka in here, and then all of the characters for Jabba in here. And so we look at what I need. I only need an extra 179 bronzium wiring in the next 2 weeks to unlock Jabba. I already have everything to unlock Ahsoka day 1, and then it'll just be the extra stuff to bring Ahsoka up, essentially. You know, 200 chromium, iridium heat sinks, electrum conductors. I can get plenty of these, no problem, to finish up these characters. And like almost nothing. And the stuff here is literally to take up the Jawa, just because I haven't bought the Jawa Lightspeed bundle yet. Like, even my signal data, I'm done with my signal data for fragmented signal data. I need incomplete signal data. I need 40 of it. Flawed signal data, I need 68 of it, which I can easily get in 2 weeks because I'm doing triple refreshes on Cantina Energy ever since I started working on Ahsoka. So, like, I have the opportunity to get both GLs on the same day. I don't know if I have enough shard shop currency for it, but I have enough relic levels. So, assuming that I can do this, we will have an Ahsoka guide and a Jabba guide coming out on like the same day. And then I can take my JML ult that I've been saving and put it on Ahsoka, take Ahsoka's ult and put it in Jabba, and then Jabba's ult and put it on JML. Fire. Get drunk and mash buttons? Yeah, basically. If there's any extra Zetas needed or anything like that. Like, the JML guide I made was not about, like, actually making a JML guide. It was more about, making a video where people can feel comfortable going into the JML event. Because, like, the JML event was super easy. So weird that Jabba's part of the Ahsoka team, though. If only there was not a limit for GLs per team. GG gear tracker not working for Glat. It is for me. I have everything I need for Glat except for... this is the wrong account. All I need is like 10 more of 1 gear 12 piece and I'm done. I love that river. Without mods, does that include the 4, 5, and 6 as well? Think CG picked Jabba for me. Fair. Aromatics, welcome, welcome. Caleb Zweiger, good to see you, my friends. He's her lifter. Heck yeah, Ladarius. Yeah, well, I'm gonna make a Jabba guide regardless of if it's just, hey, you don't need mods. And here you go. Just keep this in mind, and this is how the kits work for these characters that you don't probably know because you bought them with Lightspeed bundles. Okay, so we don't have a Omicron, so we won't get the downside where we get destroyed by attacks out of turns as rebels. So I'm gonna hope that this can work. Yeah, I'm gonna hope it can work.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, this'll work. This'll work.
Actually, my name is Rex, Captain, 501st Clone Battalion.
Easy dub, easy dub.
Why would you lower yourself to fight with traitors? Where is your loyalty? My loyalty was to the Republic, not your empire. Surrender all your compatriots and I will offer you not only immunity, but reinstatement at an Imperial training academy. You could wear that armor and be proud of your service again. Oh, I'm proud of my service. Really hate this armor.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, we basically did all of JML without speed, so. I'm guessing I can't kill him right here. Sad.
If it's a fight you want, I hope you brought a better class of soldier than those stormtroopers. They serve the Empire well, and I have a great many of them. You're gonna need all.
Oh, so close. Get you an extra turn, get an ability block on him. Try to get some stuns, maybe. Solid stuns. Jump into another Merciless. Keep this going. We'll hit you. We'll Force Crush on you. Big hit on you. There's no more counterattacks, no more healing from debuffs, and we're done. Sure. Solid.
I've been in countless battles and lost many brothers.
When's the next raid? 2 months-ish? 2 to 3 months is, I think, the area that we're looking at. Dang, we used our Vader. Oh, okay, we're good. We'll be fine. You. Right. 141, that's 22.5 speed, roughly. So we're gonna say 22, we'll round down because it's less than 150. 22 speed, 238 speed total. What's my Piet at right now? 244, that's 260. We go first. Oh, there's no Brood anyways. Never mind, we're faster. No Zeta. Okay. Hey, some guys, they just don't understand that you can purchase extra credits with your raid currency. I get it. Some people just aren't as good as the people in the Beaver Dam. You guys are just the elite of the elite. I get it. Oh yeah, Tamoy. I love that one so much. It's, weak spots just... chef's kiss. I just pray and go first. Pray to RNGesus, yes. I'm in a Rhodium right now for some unholy reason. 3 of my opponents have more than 4 GLs, Leia and JMK included. 1 just unlocked Leviathan. Yep, that sounds like a Rhodium. A Rhodium is the... It's the hump. It's the biggest hump in the game because it's where people are competitive enough to be in a Rhodium, but they suck enough that they can't be in Kyber. And so you end up with a whole bunch of like Kyber washouts that will just absolutely destroy your day. And so getting through a Rhodium is what took me the longest. Like, it was getting out of Carbonite was the first longest, and then getting out of a Rhodium was the second longest. ETA for the Glat release, about a week and a half. We're assuming, like most events, it's going to be about a week and a half. Hey, to be fair, I am not including in those Kyber rejects the people who got bumped up to Kyber and then back down to a Rhodium with the squish, because, you know, the Kyber squish pushed a whole bunch of people into Kyber before they were ready, and so Kyber seemed really easy and then pushed a whole bunch of people out. And so, like, where you land doesn't really matter, because when I got to a Rhodium, it was just all people that were like 6 GLs, 7 GLs, 5 GLs, 2 meta fleets, 3 meta fleets. It was such a pain. Like, I didn't even deserve to go into Kyber when I went into Kyber because of the squish. And then I built out, as soon as I got to Kyber, I immediately just flooded my roster with teams and built up my fleets, focused down that, took like a 6-month break from going for big projects, and just flushed out my roster as much as I could. And then I circled back around and started doing big projects just so that way I could stay in Kyber, because I did not deserve to be in Kyber when I did. So, Inquisitor Lightspeed bundle, I'm gonna guess it'll come within the next... Oh, what do I want to say here? I'm going to say within the next month. I'm going to say it's probably January. It's probably not this month, but it's probably January. I should have just killed him. I forgot about the heal. That was my bad. Let's get... we could get Sun Fac out here and get the stun. Or we could do Big Daddy damage. Stun, Big Daddy damage. Stun equals extra taunt. Let's do extra taunt. Get another stun out there if possible. No such luck. Okay, gone. Okay. Their characters are now shut down. They can't attack out of turn. Give us some turn meter. Rude, but okay. Yeah, just hit basic. And there we go. That had 7 shields with 6 of them at Rock Bang, even though he had ships and stuff. He didn't have Leviathan or Executor unlock. I was wondering how he dropped battles, and I saw his mods. Now I'm just sad. Oof.
Wait a minute. How did this happen?
I could definitely see that, Heinricher. The fact that they said that they're like, you know, takes notes means it's in the plans, but I don't think it's going to be in the set leading up to December, because honestly, with how many we just got, I'm not going to be surprised. This is going to be rough, guys. This is going to be rough to hear. 2 weeks from now, we're getting a Sith Eternal Lightspeed bundle. Sabovo, to answer what you said, you think that's too soon for it for the GLAT release? I don't, because every single character for the last year and a half, they dropped the last character, and then 2 weeks later, they drop the event. And the reason they do that is so that way on the last character, you have to wail for them. You cannot, you know, you cannot take the time to slow farm them. You have to wail for the character. And so I'm guessing they're going to do the same thing with Gloka. They did say that she was going to happen in mid-December, and honestly, if they wait another 2 weeks for when Hu Yang will be, or not Hu Yang, Hera will be farmable, we'll already be into the end of the December going into the beginning of January, and we're interrupting the first era of the year. So I definitely think a week and a half for Gloka. The Inquisitor data bundle was not data mined, but Tuscan Meathead said when someone mentioned it in the Swigo event server, he was just like, writes down notes. And he's done that for a previous Lightspeed bundle, and it came out a couple months later. So... but yeah, I'm going to guess Sith Eternal Lightspeed bundle 2 weeks from now, as well as probably an Executor Lightspeed bundle, if I'm going to be honest. Start dropping Skeleton Crew characters. They won't start dropping Skeleton Crew characters until late next year at bare minimum. My roommate apparently loves the show. I still haven't had time to watch it, and I probably won't until probably tomorrow. But apparently my roommate loves it, and the general consensus overall is it's mediocre to this show was meant for me, and I love the Goonies vibe. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. Yeah, the fact that Jabba got a Lightspeed bundle before C is pretty funny. I agree. Yes. With Nisa, you can do the entire, like, literally, with Nisa, no Zetas, you can do the entire Ewok event at, like, Gear 8. So, to answer your question, Emu, yes, you can. 100%, you can do the C-3PO event with no Zetas and your Relic Nisa. Like, literally, that's all you need. Nisa will solo it for you. Is Balin going to be needed for the next raid? No. The characters that are needed for the raid are usually based around what the raid is. And so if we were to get a Peridia raid, then yes. Problem with getting a Peridia raid, we're not going to get a raid for 2 to 3 months from now. and you have a character lined up for the raid. We had Gungans with Jar Jar leading up to this raid. You had Jabba for the Crate Dragon raid. You had Leia for the Endor raid. Peridia, the last thing coming out is going to be Ahsoka, and that's in 2 weeks. So it doesn't line up with the raid at all. And so we're looking at a Zillo Beast raid or a Jedi Temple raid for the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, based on the timeline. So most likely it'll be a required Bad Batch, maybe Clones, Galactic Republic. That's what we're looking at overall, is kind of going back to the Clone Wars era a little bit, because if they do Zillo Beast, it's just like with Crate Dragon. It'll be anyone that fought the Zillo Beast, which, you know, there was a Clone Wars episode about the Zillo Beast. And so, yeah, well, it'll just depend on what we see going forward. But Baylan, Ahsoka, they're not going to be required for the next raid. And if they are, they would be completely breaking form, which, I mean, who knows? It's CG. They could do it. But with their whole era thing and what they've been talking about, it just doesn't make sense. Heck yeah, AJ, get those guys done. Big Ninja, what did you say? I'm farming tickets for JML and Jabba at the same time. This hurts so bad. Yeah, focus on one at a time. Like, if you're at the point where you can farm tickets for both, Jabba's going to be the better of the two, especially with Conquest ending right now. If we were like had Conquest coming up, I'd be like, oh, get JML, it'll be helpful for Conquest. But the fact that, you know, we're finishing up with Conquest for this season, go for Jabba, finish up your Jabba, and get him into your roster. So, Starkiller base raid for real, but that would require them investing into the sequel trilogy. And like, Troopers on Break has a good point on this account, because he looked at the officially licensed Lego products for Star Wars coming out this next year. There's 4 of them that are marked for the anniversary for Revenge of the Sith. There is one. It's not even marked for as an anniversary. There's just one that happens to be coming out for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, or the Kylo Ren's command shuttle. This game's throwing me off. Kylo Ren's command shuttle Lego set coming out next year. So 4 that are actually celebrating the anniversary versus 1 that's not even like mentioning an anniversary. So Disney knows, CG knows, sequel content is not the big thing for us. It really isn't. The fact that Dr. Dre is coming and that people are excited for it is not because it's Rey. It's because we like SLKR in this game, and this game has really changed our thoughts about Kylo Ren in general. Yeah, I would love some Andor content. I'm sad that we haven't gotten more Andor content. Has to be a part of the raid even if it makes no sense. She's not going to be. Glat is not going to be part of the raid. Nice, Madness. First Order and Geonosian raid would be great. Oh, because of your Relic 9 First Order and soon to be Relic 9 Geonosians? Yeah. Oh, for the Inquisitor bundle. Okay. Luthen's ship right when Luthen goes into Proving Grounds, mark my words. I think it'll be sooner, honestly. I think we're going to get it sooner. With where the ship meta is and where Profundity is, I think we'll get it sooner, dude. One sec, guys. There we go. Okay, jumping into our second account. Should probably grab our stuff. You just make cutscenes of her walking through the world between worlds. Yeah, I would guess that they would drop a Lord Vader Lightspeed bundle and then they'd make the hero units of the Lord Vader squad, but they're going to drop dark side clones to go with Lord Vader and finally give him his own team instead of having him just cherry pick from Empire and unaligned Force users and still be garbage. So that is my firm hope, is that that's what they do. Now, are they going to do it? Who knows?
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
Still directed towards Home One, but they use it for profundity anyways. Yeah, fair.
Dream 75 years of time. Or any length of time you wanted to have.
Of Knights in Red and finally see it the final wave. That'd be pretty dope, Madness. It's Nova, welcome. Could we get a couple General Kenobis in the chat for It's Nova over here? Come on, guys. You guys are members. You're slacking. Also, speaking of members, we're going to do a little bit more for our members. Now, for those of you who don't know, during this December, we are doing a, thank you to those in the damn elite. We're doing a roster review stream every single week that will be for members only, so that way you guys have less of a line to wait for. We're also doing a members only video each week. We're doing members only movie nights each weekend. All kinds of fun stuff for the members this month. So this is your time to become a member if you aren't one already. You get tons of fun perks. That being said, I am willing to match up to 5 gifted, or I think I can afford 10. Yes, I should be buying Lightspeed bundles for myself, but I value you guys more than I value the Afra Lightspeed bundle. I'm sorry. So I'm willing to gift up to 10 memberships and match up to 10 memberships gifted. I think lifter for Profundity Red 5 will be a lifter for Home 1. Yeah, I would love that. I would honestly love that. Oh my gosh, a Ray. Well, I think we lost, guys. If we had our... What is this? Hold on, I want to go look at the Ray team. What's on the Ray team? Are we going to see, Kylo Ren unmasked on this Ray team? Okay, it's a base Ray team. It's a base Ray team. Oh my gosh. Eternal Empire is too obscure for most people, unfortunately, Nathaniel. There's a possibility. I mean, Bane was fairly obscure, too. I feel like the only reason we got him, though, was because of Clone Wars. I don't think Savage can take this out. Yes, damn December. That's solid. I like that, Madness. Yes, it's damn December, guys. It's where all the beavers go into the beaver dam for the winter. Sad as Noah, but you still get to watch them afterwards. Cody in his gray armor. Fair, Caleb. Damn Sember. Yeah, that's solid as well. Because I want to start doing this every year, because we have this fortunate thing. It was not planned whatsoever, but the fact that the full moon in November is named the Beaver Moon, I think works so well. It also has the flavor of it's when all the beavers, it's their last opportunity to get food before they bed down in their dams for the winter. And so, you know, you gather up all the beavers in the dam. And so we have an opportunity to do a big, huge stream on that day each year where we can try and get as many gifted memberships to people as possible. And then throughout Damcember, we do a big dam thank you for all of the Dam Elite and do this type of thing every year. And so I think it's a great opportunity. It feels good in the Christmas season. I don't know. It feels real good. So I like the idea, and I think we're going to do it every year. Damn timber. Grax, you have a great night, my friend. Okay, I'm smelling some profit.
Hello, my very own friends.
Hey, CG, I'm gonna farm Rogue One next. Let's start off with Kyle Katarn being done. Okay. Okay, so if we can kill off these people that are not rebel fighters. Oh my goodness.
So betrayed. Nice. Juicy. Nice. Juicy. Nice. Smell profit.
Sure, let's up our stacks fast. Okay, now we're gonna hit this. Okay, so we're doing good. Okay, sweet. That's one less. Now let's go for Anakin. Try to get Anakin out of here. Okay. Next up is Qui-Gon. Why is the summon a Zeta? The summon can't be a Zeta. Is there an Omega that she's missing? Why is she not have? Oh, does it have to be all rebel fighters for her to summon?
As my sweet mother always said, son, if one hostage is
Is that how it works?
are better at three, well, that's just good business.
Yeah, summon needs all rebel fighters. I still don't have a team for this. And that's a gas. What is this account? That's a gas. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that was a fun GAC. Dude, what is this guy doing?
Thank you, Mom.
All health mods, not 500 speed. Protection, crit damage, protection. This is like the worst modded array I've ever seen. Okay. As soon as we get another team for defense, I think we're gonna take Afra off of defense and put her on offense. So that way we have a GL killer. Gosh. When's the Afra guide? Oh gosh, do I want to make an Afra guide? I can make one on my free-to-play account. I don't think I'm going to purchase the Lightspeed bundle because mostly I can't afford it, but a 0-speed DR, oof. Essentially, you just need to get your if you want it to be easy, you need to get the Zeta for this is easy. You need to get the Zeta for Hondo, and you need to get them over 310 speed. And then if you have a set of mods that's like solid offense, that's high speed, that's all you need for the next tiers. So like you need some speed mods that'll get your Hondo over 310 speed. Otherwise, you just keep rolling the dice over and over again. Roster reviews will be at the end, Zenith. You don't have to make one if you're not up to it. The problem with making one is not that I could make one. I could. A, I hate the event. B, this account, the account that My opponent has 5 GLs? Why? I don't have hot utils set up on this, and so it's a pain in the butt, and I don't have good mods either. And so I'm kind of just using random garbage mods that I have across my characters to throw things on. I'll see if I can set up my hot utils on here as this as my alt account, and we'll see if we can do that. And if that's the case, then I'll do some testing, and I'll get I can get a guide out in the next couple of days. So yeah, Honda also needs crazy. Wait, why health? I would say protection, not health, River. Why health? Is there something in this kit that scales damage to health or something? Why am I facing GLs and Carbonite? Yeah, same here, dude. Protection. Health and did it first try. Yes, his kit is a book. So here's the problem that I see with health. Like, I like the idea of health because it'll keep you alive, but also they apply exposes. My mod score took a dive thanks to all these life speed bundles. Fair. There's a whole bunch of exposes during that tier of the event, and so if you're running a whole bunch of health, you're gonna end up just killing yourself faster from the exposes. And like protection, you're gonna get more without the 6-dot mods. I don't know. Yep, Havoc. Yep. The good news is once you get 10 stacks, so there's an opening play. We'll show you. Okay, I will make a guide. I'll make a guide, and I'll show you guys what happens when you have over 310 speed and why you do it, and what order you should do your opening, and it'll allow you to make sure you don't get critically hit. Because after you get 10 stacks, you cannot be critically hit anymore. So. Just did what I was told and did it first try. Hey, Michael, welcome. You're never late in the Beaver Dam, my friend. Whenever you show up, that's when the party starts. Solid. That Ray was great, guys. Yeah, I would appreciate that, Kaiser. Ransom stacks max health. Does it? Scoundrel. Where's this beautiful man? It's gonna be right here. No, this is captive. We're looking for ransom. Ransom will be down here. I'm not seeing any stacking health anywhere in here. Oh, ransom itself is 2% max health. Okay, I see. I mean, the tenacity doesn't help. They always apply the thing. But okay, 2% max health. That's where it is. I mean, still, I mean, you're upping your max health, but you still want that protection because the protection will keep you from getting killed off. I don't know. To make Afra work? Ooh, I don't actually know offhand. We just closed our account that has her. Scoundrels again. Dr. Aphra. You don't really need that. I think it's I'm trying to remember which one I applied first. I think it was let's double check this. Increase on inflict out. I think that's an Omega. I believe I did Droid Savant first and then Suspended Doctorate, and then if you need to, you can do Dangerous Tech, because I believe those are the 3 Zetas. Oof, Havoc. Would you give JML or Jabba their ult first? Jabba, because Jabba's going to be your defensive GL and you want Jabba to be working well. Both work fairly well without their ultimates, but Jabba, you want a better defense, you want a better offense. Both work without their ultimates. JML works better without his ultimate than Jabba does. I would definitely put it on Jabba, because without it on Jabba, Sith Eternal can technically beat him. You know, you also open yourself up to other things like Bane is able to beat him if you don't have the ultimate. Bane still can beat him if he has his ultimate, but there's a chance of them losing to getting insta-killed. So I'm going to say Jabba. Like, I still haven't given JML his ultimate, and he won't get his ultimate until after I finish Jabba. A singular GL? Like, don't get me wrong, these are tougher teams to beat. But like, I mean, Frozen Italiano, you at least have the GLs already. I should save my Zetas for JML over Aphra. I mean, I would. Aphra's pretty devalued at this point. She's like on at this point I feel like she's on a similar level as Profundity. Not too shabby on offense, does a little bit for your roster, and gives you, you know, it's still a GL killer and still a GL thing to use, but it's just, it kind of gets cut out the meta a bit. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. Heck yeah, Madness. Yeah, like I'm taking out JMKs with my JML. I'm doing basically everything I need to with my JML without the ultimate, so. I think I found some sort of loophole with the BB-8 bundle. If it works, I'll be happy. What is this loophole? I mean, the BB-8 bundle's already gone, so what do you mean? Oh, I'm missing mods. I played my last GAC forgetting that I'm missing mods. I am missing mods. Is that why my Bane and my Darth Sidious were in a weird spot last time? Or is that just... Yeah, that's why they're in a weird spot. I was like, my Darth Sidious didn't take a turn before Bane's second turn. Why is that happening? I'm missing a mod on Sidious. That would be why. That makes more sense. Yes, JML is an ultimate ability funnel. That is typically what people do. Yeah, I could... Oh, can I show you? I can't show you. I actually can't. I wish I could. But now that they took away the ability for players that have already beaten it to play it, I can't. Essentially, if you can full focus down Anakin at the start and get him under 50% health at the start, the ship will waste its... it'll waste its heal first. And that'll allow you to basically not have days for the opening play, and you can work through the tanks very quickly and then get to Anakin quickly. And so that's what you're trying to shoot for in that. I keep telling myself JMK will be next. Okay, so we have Bane here, we have Luthen here. We have to beat a Starkiller team with the Starkiller Kron. And it's the damage immunity. I was gonna say, if it's no damage immunity, I could just Imperial Trooper it. But it's damage immunity. 341. Solid modded Mara, I must say. I'd have to waste a Wat Tambor to Imperial Trooper it. Probably mercenary emo. Probably mercenary. So yeah, this guy only has 5 GLs. Why is his JMK not on his front wall? How GG does against Jabba? Probably not well. B1's not going to assist. Stap is a 33% win rate. I don't know if that's cron dependent. New gun rate is 27%. Hold on, let me go back. We're gonna do no cleanups. There we go. 0%. Oh gosh. If it doesn't have Bosch Leia, it works. You have a chance, like a 1 in 83 chance, if it does have Bosch Leia. And that was cronless. Not currently, Michael, but yes, I have been. I did that. Didn't we do that last stream? I'm pretty sure we used JML versus JMK last stream. Typically, anniversary and May 4th are the 2 times that we get bonus drops, and then occasionally or double drops, and then occasionally they'll do like 1 other time throughout the year. The Saul hard gene is strong with this one. Fine, I'll do my battles, okay? Let me go look things up because I have no idea how I'm beating some of these teams down here. Okay, fine. We'll focus on the GAC. I'm trying to interact with you guys, but sure. I'll focus on GAC. Gosh. You know, I'm just gonna turn off this monitor entirely. I'm just not even gonna pay attention at all. Drogon? What the F? This is a terrifying squad. Does it have the Luthencron? It doesn't have a Luthencron. That makes it significantly easier. I think CLS can actually beat that then. I was gonna say, if this had the Luthencron, I'd be terrified. I mean, that 2% health damage is still gonna hurt, but... Boosh, like whoosh. That's how, that's how Nooch always says it. I played some game when I was a kid that called her Bosch. And ever since then, I have called her Bosch. And unfortunately, I cannot find any gameplay of that game, so I can't find it. And so I'd have to go find a way to play that game because it's not available anywhere. And so I'd have to go, like, do a port of it, do, like, a... Oh, what is it called? Like, find a ROM of it and, like, play the game to show you guys. And even then, the character, you have to beat the game with Leia to unlock Bosch Leia. And so, like, it would take a lot of effort to get there. But that is, ever since I played that game, I've always called her Bosch. So, I don't know. No, it was not Shadows of the Empire. It was Masters of Terras Kazi. I have no idea how to spell this. It was Tekken, but Star Wars. I played this game all the time as a kid. This game sucked? Lies. I loved this game as a kid. Make it a member stream called Proving Newt Wrong. From what I've like seen and looked up, they've never really officially said the word ever in anything officially licensed. And like that's an old video game, and video games were kind of like, I mean, Timothy Zahn put it best. Until he started making books, most video games were playing at the kids' table. No one considered them canon, and then he started taking like vehicles from them and being like, oh, I like this idea for this vehicle, I'm going to put it in my book. And so he started like bringing in the video game aspects into the actual canon. And so like the video games have always kind of been considered the children's table for the longest time until the last probably 15 years. So... Nooch too wrong. Yeah, Han, or the fact that Tamora Morrison pronounces it Utapau, and then Utapau, and there's so many things that just get conflated. So, Masters of Terras Kazi. I mean, it was an officially licensed Star Wars game, yeah, from forever ago. I mean, you can't make a fan-made game. You're going to get sued. Like, nowadays you can. Yes, nowadays you can. You'll still get sued for it. But back then, it was like, it was a PS2 game that you could play. Anyways, so we are getting off topic once again. I apologize. I'm sorry. I beg of thy forgiveness. Please give me another chance. Don't leave because I'm stalling. I promise I'm trying. Okay. Let's see. What are we gonna use? I really want to try the CLS team. Yeah, because like it's a 78% win rate. Because this is the team we have, right? Yeah, that's the team we have. So yeah, that's a 78% win rate. I really want to do that. Like CLS beating this is such a budget option. For some reason, I always lose C-3PO. I can never find him. Drives me nuts. We're gonna match their 2% max health damage with our own 2% max health damage. Gosh, freaking keyboard, stop messing with my volume. Ever since I got this keyboard, the volume wheel has been broken, and so it'll just randomly up or down my volume if I bump it at all by accident. Different accents and dialects. Yeah, it sounds like an excuse to me. But yeah, like if you go listen to the original audiobook for the Thrawn trilogy, they call the Chimera the Chimera. And so my brother would fight me as a kid. My brother would constantly fight me on that and be like, no, it's called the Chimera. I listened to the audiobook. I'm like, no, the word is Chimera, I promise. I promise it's Chimera. And then my brother's 4 years older than me, and so of course by age he's obviously going to win every time on any given argument. But I got my retribution because we went to a convention this year. We went to FanX, and Timothy Zahn was there, and there was a Q&A. And during the Q&A, I got up and I said, I just want to say my brother's in the crowd, and he and I have been fighting over this for the last 15 years, and I just want you to set the record straight. Can you please say Thrawn's capital ship's name just right now for me and tell me the pronunciation? And yeah, it was a great time. It was a great dub, you know, just rubbing it in my brother's face. Great times, guys. Great times. Stall harder. Fine, gosh. Fine. I won't share about how I talked to Timothy Zahn. Who cares, I guess. Let's go and play this. At a stall meter like Arnold. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to play this. I'm gonna be stuck behind him, I think, but let's stun Saga.
Up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Who's scruffy looking?
Is this must be targeted? Can always be targeted. Does that mean I can't?
Go out on Tauntaun. Sir, the temperature's dropping too rapidly. That's right, my friend's out in... Tauntaun will freeze before you reach the first mark.
Oh, he's under stealth, that's why. He's under stealth. I was like sitting here, I was like, I'm missing something. He's under stealth. I'm crazy.
You're not actually going into an asteroid field.
It'd be crazy to follow us, wouldn't they?
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds. Punch it.
There, 65 banners, first battle done. Are we stalling still? Here's the thing, is I wanted to kill Saw as fast as possible, Zenith, for the reason of if he gets his bombs out, that's 15 stacks of a debuff. That's 2% health damage for each stack. So that's 30% of my health as damage to all of my allies. Arnold's Apprentice. The stalling. Dude, when Yoder first started watching the channel, he would call me Arnold T100. Gosh.
Come on, admit it. Sometimes you make them all right.
Yeah, it's sad to say CLS is a budget team nowadays. It really is sad to say. But he's extra stealthy because he can't move. Gasmaster 63. Ah, yes. Yachter. Okay. Bane, we need to figure out something for the Starkiller Kron. I don't know what we're going to use for the Starkiller Kron. I love the little, the congas. No, I don't think they're congas. They might be like bongos with like, metal brushes. No, that doesn't sound right either. I think it might be congas, and then it's cut off, and so you don't get the reverb of the conga. I could be wrong though. Ray is like so good at countering Starkiller. Can I mirror match? Yeah, but that's such a waste of a Starkiller. Oh, dude, Starkiller right now with this Kron can beat Leia. Like, he can beat every GL except for Jabba, essentially. Like, mirror matching a Starkiller Kron is so painful. What's the team? It's a crap team. Okay, good to know. Let's give him the full team. Oh, we are not even done with our first week. We can't even check this. We can't even check this because we're not done with our first week. So this is the first week Starkiller Kron has been around. Where's our Scavray? I want Scavray. That's GTR Scavray. There we go. There's our 5-man. Okay. Oh gosh, yeah, that Starkiller Kron might screw with us. Can Starkiller beat Kenobi? I couldn't do it in Squad Arena, but that's Squad Arena. It's entirely possible that he can do it in Grand Arena. Probably not with the Plokron, but after that, I think there's a strong argument that Starkiller could kill JMK. In fact, isn't CLS technically the most legendary team with how many legendary units are on it? JML is. Because 3POC is not a... 3POC is not one. Yeah, 3POC and Han are technically not legendary characters. JML, the typical team people take in, is Jedi Knight Revan, who's a legendary character. Jedi Knight Luke, JKCK, and then Hoda. And so that's 4 legendaries. Fin Zori's always on defense for me. Oh gosh, what are we going to use here? Oh, we'll use Wampa. That makes sense. Isn't the better Grievous team? It's Grievous with BB-8, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I have Grievous on offense, though. I think Grievous is on my defense right now. Separatist. Yeah, Grievous is on my defense. I think Wampa will one-shot Starkiller. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is without a Kron, right? It's still Relic 9. Oh, but mine's on defense. So I'm going to have to Bane this. I was just thinking, I could gas this. It doesn't have the Qui-Gon Kron. I can gas it. But my gas is on defense right now. Yep. Okay. Let's take care of this real quick. Rebels. It was like my brain's not working. You, and you. There we go. Got our Luthenkron in here to make us go very fast through this team. Okay. That should be all we need. I want to get Arnold's song in here. I actually haven't added Arnold's song to my playlist, and I want to listen to Arnold's song today for this team. What is it called? Does anyone remember what his song is called? I'm gonna guess One Way Out, Arnold. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that was loud.
What do you sacrifice? Calm.
I mean, Grand Inquisitor's never been a great team.
Kinship. Love. I've given up all chance at inner peace. I made my mind a sunless space.
Yes, Relic 5 is an excellent place to stop, Cameron. That's where mine is, and it does everything I need him to do.
Burn my life. To make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. Now the ego that started
Aww. Thanks, Fogley. She could use the action.
this mirror of an audience. All the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything.
That's honestly my favorite response to any, like, your mother thing, just because it makes people so uncomfortable. And I think that's hilarious. Okay, essentially at this point, what we need to do is take enough turns that she'll immediately hit ultimate. Okay, now we're good. Because now she won't sudden whirlwind. She's hard-coded to go straight into ultimate. So now we just need to let her take a turn.
There is one way out. Right now. The building is ours. You need to run, climb.
Take your turn.
You need to run, climb, kill.
Eventually we'll win. You thank them and like be like, I'm glad my mom's getting some, you know, she could definitely use it. She's a little stressed right now, and they're just like, It just makes them really uncomfortable, and it's really entertaining to me.
Your astute panic suggests
No, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Thanks though. Take a turn. Please take a turn. Hit me. Hit me.
Soon enough.
Hit me.
Way they laugh
Please.
through a crowd. The arrogance is remarkable, isn't it? Better to spit in the face than the trees. The sound of that voice telling you to stop, to go.
Ow.
Telling you to die.
Anyways.
This Axis has been nimble in spreading its activities across the galaxy. And no, I don't know who he is.
I explained to you the risk, new faces, but you seem to know better.
Rey Palpatine in her throne room, exactly.
Turning back will be impossible. You knew where this was going.
That friend is me. I would say tread carefully, Fogley. We do try to keep a family-friendlier environment.
No rules.
Yes, GI was insinuated to beat JMK when they were coming out with it. It's going good so far, Max Wilson. One of these has like 20% health. It's that one.
Always you get hard. No more.
This might be stupid.
The master and the apprentice. From the ashes of destruction, I was the last survivor.
I don't feel like it's stupid anymore. Let's see what people are doing in 3v3 at least. Mary Christmas. I think you mean Mary Damsember? It's solid rare worth relicking. He has a rote mission. Other than that, no.
Thousands have come before me. Only a few have tried to follow. Usurpers, pretenders, failures. None of them could escape the shadow of my legacy.
Reva, JMK, Sith Eternal. I don't think Sith Eternal works in 5v5. Sith Eternal shouldn't work in 5v5. Yeah, because in 5v5 you can't mark down multiple people. You have to mark down the tank.
Only those with the power to control the dark side can never truly be free.
Spell all buffs on light side enemies. So I couldn't get rid of the damage immunity on Starkiller, otherwise this would work. Yeah, Luthen is better with Mon Mothma for the most part. Like, the only thing that you can really do with him instead is you can beat Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And how often are you seeing Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on defense? Like, I don't know. It's just, eh. She said the most painful dodge ever. TIE Silencer missed a second ability against Anakin at low health, then Negotiator's ult killed. Oh, that's rough, Kaiser. Oof, Havoc, that's rough. I mean, Geos are a counter to your to Bad Batch, so I don't know. It was probably not the best idea to bring them in. Fanboys. I actually watched it for the first time this year, if it's the one I'm thinking about. Darkseid Ray, more SLKR on defense. Yeah, but at that point is all of a sudden Saw Gerrera, the person who's not really been good this entire time, suddenly going to be able to be good enough to beat SLKR with Darkseid Ray? I don't think with Dr. Dre it's going to work out. Dr. Dre, I think, will shut down that counter. Road trip to sneak into the Lucasfilm trance. Yes, I have seen it. I watched it for the first time this year and I loved it. Solo Jabba, Imperial Troopers, CLS, Maul, Rebel Fighters. I believe Rebel Fighters do require you have Cassian as one of them, unless you have Luthen. I think Luthen can do it without Cassian. Harry Decem Beaver. Perfect, Frozen Italiano. Okay. We have a lot of teams to work with here. It's just all dependent on how much we want to put into this. Okay, so if they have a JMK in the back wall, what do we use, right? That's really the question. If they have a JMK in the back wall, what do we use? We have to use, if it's a Plokron, we have to use JML. I think that's our only real counter is JML. And so we have to keep JML for the back wall. Because his Qui-Gon doesn't have the Plokron, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't even have the Eth Kothkron. That's weird. Yes, we did see the forum post. It's exciting. Hey, Molly, welcome, welcome. Can we get some General Kenobis in the chat for Molly here? Okay, so here's the question. Thank you, AJ, Havoc. You guys are awesome. Do we tactically two-shot this with something less expensive? Or do we go something big and try to take it out? Yeah, Nerf Herder actually DM'd me this photo as well. Yeah, I saw it. Is your defense good enough for a two-shot? No. Gungans are on defense. Like, we need to squeeze as many banners as possible out of this. We're gonna cheat, guys. We're gonna cheat. Let's cheat. It'll be 3v3. 5v5. Defense. He took JMK off defense. Looks like he alternates where he puts his JMK. He either puts it on defense or puts it on offense. Does he change his defense? Oh no, this is there we go. Okay. Yeah, so he removed his JMK from his defenses. Okay. True madness, true. Oh gosh. Okay, so just to put this out here, guys, this is what all in looks like. This is like, we're not messing around. Yes, I know this is overkill. But like, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren has a 50% win rate. Like, I don't know what else to throw at this. Maximum effort. Like, I I don't know what else we're gonna use. Because like everything else in my roster is like might lose. And like our tactical 2-shot would be Imperial Troopers to start killing off at least one person. After we kill off one person, we can just finish it off with literally anything. Because then Star Killer synergy's broken. To use with my Star Killer? I mean, dude, Star Killer without Ezra is killing Leia. We don't need Hermit Ezra. Oh gosh. And we could guarantee once we hit our exile, then we can exile Star Killer, and then he can't assist anymore, and then it's over. It's done. Like honestly, I would almost trust this team without Jedi Master Luke and just do Jedi Knight Revan lead, but because of the speed, because they're at what, 411 speed, right? 60, yeah, 411 speed. And so you know, over here on my Hermit Ezra is what, almost 400 speed. So that happens, CR Sonic. It's happened several times throughout the Lightspeed bundles. Just put in a request to CG, like put in, you know, take like a screenshot of it, you know, whatever you can do, and you send it to CG. CG will send you the Lightspeed bundle, and you get to keep the crystals. So don't see it as a bad thing. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna use our song.
Welcome, young Skywalker.
He's buff, so if we do this right now,
I'm looking forward to completing your training.
there we go.
You will call me Master.
You're gravely mistaken. You won't convert me as you did my father.
Oh no, my young Jedi.
Maybe we reduce health.
You will find that it is you who are mistaken about a great
We just
many things.
fair enough.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
It is pointless to resist, my son.
Your overconfidence is your weakness. Weakness.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
Not great banners, but I'll take it. Guaranteed to win.
Pointless to resist,
Reva in the back wall. I hate the Grand Inquisitor Crom, dude.
Fulfill your destiny. Take your father's place at my side.
I'll never turn to the dark side.
So be it, Jedi.
Hey, Boris, welcome, welcome.
I warn you not to underestimate my power.
Obi-Wan has fought well.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
We have a couple things we can use here. I'm glad it worked out, HA. Gosh, this defense is annoying.
Indeed you are, as the Emperor has foreseen.
If we use SLKR here, is that going to be problematic? Do we have anything up top that we need to worry about?
I warn you not to underestimate my power.
Okay, we still have Star Killer, so we can use Star Killer there. We can use Sith Eternal here.
The Emperor hasn't driven it from you fully.
Yeah, I think SLKR is fine here.
That was why you couldn't destroy me.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
There's a chance this still loses, actually.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
It is pointless.
I wish I had data for this,
My son.
but I got no data. I feel like this is gonna be fine.
Your faith in your
Because all this does
friends
is
yours.
immune to fear and stun. Oh, so I can't even stun them with the poke.
Pointless to resist, my son.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
I mean, yes, we have Phoenix.
Jedi, like my father before me.
Isn't Phoenix, there's like a better version of this? It's like with GBA or something. I don't know why I chose Grand Inquisitor instead of Reva. Reva. They have to survive that long is the problem. Yeah, this is what I've been seeing, but this gets rid of Kanan, and Kanan's kind of vitally important when we have to survive for a long time. Do I have an extra 2%? Okay. I'm willing to try this. Let's try it. I am trusting Nova right now. Nova, this is all on you. If this doesn't work, it's your fault. Anyways.
Actually, my name is Rex, Captain, 501st Clovis.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why would you lower yourself to fight with traitors? Where is your loyalty? My loyalty was to the Republic, not your empire. Surrender all your compatriots and I will offer you not only immunity, but reinstatement at an imperial
Our buff to spells locked behind torture.
wear that armor and be proud of your service again. Oh, I'm proud of my service.
I can't even land this, can I? I can. Okay. That'll be helpful at least. Yeah, we're gonna have the stupid glitch where
This image was taken by one of our probe droids. It clearly shows you harboring known rebels. Now surrender them or be destroyed.
They're immune to stun, so that's not even going to do anything.
They serve the Empire well, and I have a great many of them. You're gonna need all of them. You're gonna need all of them.
Right back up to damage immunity. Yeah.
I hope you brought a better class of soldier than those stormtroopers. You're gonna need all of them.
Nah, you don't get your song. Okay, yeah, let's just do this and call it a day. I don't want to deal with this team. Yes, this Kron is absolutely wild, guys. That's what I was saying. You have 2 turns of damage immunity, so you can't hurt them at all. The only way you can dispel that damage immunity is with Chopper. And then with the Grand Inquisitor active, Inquisitor allies are immune to fear and stun. And then whenever an ally or enemy is defeated, Inquisitorious allies get 50% turn meter and damage immunity for 1 turn, and their cooldowns are reset. And so I've done Phoenix versus this in Territory War before, but it was butt clenching and barely worked. Grand Arena, no, yeah, it's just you're gonna get stuck behind damage immunity and just get completely destroyed. Gungans are on defense.
I told you that the Republic was now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith. Hundreds of senators are
Just
now
clear
under
off
the
all those
influence of
damage
the Sith
immunities.
Lord. Hold dark cities.
Regional governors now have direct control over their territories. Fear will keep the local systems in line.
Okay, Grand Inquisitor's gone. The rest of this should be fairly
Any attack made by
easy.
the rebels against this station would be a useless gesture.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
I find your lack of faith.
Remove that damage immunity. Remove some mastery from you again.
Oh, I don't think so.
Today is the end of the Republic. The end of a regime that acquiesces to disorder. At this very moment, in a system far from here, the new Republic lies to the galaxy, while secretly supporting the treachery of loads of resistance.
I wonder if it has anything to do with like the fraud stuff that's been happening, Death.
Upon which we stand will bring an end to the Senate. Their cherished fleet.
Why did we defuse a bomb? It's just defusing. Defusing the bomb's rough, dude. Trying to deal with like datacrons and stuff is a pain in the butt. Like, I still don't know what we're doing for this one.
Did you come back to say you forgive me?
This one we can Sith Eternal really easily just to make it easier on ourselves, but honestly, I think we have a team for it regardless. This is Wampa. It's a damage immunity. I'd rather key. Yeah, I'll be fine without a damage immunity cron. Okay. Okay, which Wonga do you guys want? 1, 2, or 3? 2. 2 it is. We'll actually have a reason to play this song soon, because we'll have Jabba soon. Like, I was planning on having Jabba, Profundity, and Leia within 6 months of getting Ahsoka. I think it's going to be like within 4 months, honestly. At this point, it doesn't really matter. It's the turn meter. The turn meter still helps. It'll get us our thing back faster. There we go. Oh yeah, dude, I'm so excited for Smuggler's Run 2. Dang, Brandon. What does this cron do? Ooh, it doesn't have Candyman, which would make this really rough, so. Do that one. So essentially, here's my thought process right now. Yes, this cron is scary. Yes, the cron could hurt a lot. At the start of the battle, if Maul is in the leader slot and not the ally slot, Mandalorians in the leader slot gain 1 stack of Mandalore until they are defeated. This includes Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan is going to get Mandalore at the start of the battle. And so she will get double the amount of cysts off of her massive swarm and is going to kill everyone. So let's go. Where this is going to work, guys. We are part of the 2%. For those of you who are new to the Beaver Dam, we'll show you this real quick while we get our song going. We are part of the 2%.
You got 10% that are like, I hated the whole thing. You know, you got 5% that you just hate Bo, and then you got 2% that want me to sit on their face.
I need your help.
They took the child.
We will help you. Mandalorians have been in exile from our home world for far too long. I will kill them off.
Dang, that damage was negated so hard. What was up with all those ones? There's nothing in the datacron that would make the damage go down to 1.
Restored to me.
I'm confused now.
Mandalore will finally be within reach.
Sounds good, Caleb. You have a great day.
This is the way.
Let's do it.
I am Bo-Katan.
It's mildly annoying.
This is the way.
Sure.
I am Bo-Katan.
Get some days out there, if possible. We should have started on him. I forgot she can ignore taunt. Oh gosh. Yeah, just. We now have 2 stacks. We have 2 stacks of Mandalore. Oh boy, I love it, guys. I love it. Oh my gosh.
This is the way.
This is the way.
And Bo-Katan Kryze.
Sounds good, Aromatics. You have a great night.
You too are redeemed. What are you waiting for? Get out there!
5,000% better than the light side variant of Maul. It depends. It depends because I'm pretty sure Maul can be with the Gar Saxon variant. I think it can still be Imperial Trooper. That variant is less so Imperial Trooperable.
This is the way.
The Mandalorian throne. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so last overall scary team that I have on defense to fight. We could throw, I mean, this is probably the best place for our Starkiller Cron, honestly. Yeah, Dash down there. I don't know what we're going to use on Dash quite yet, but we'll use something on Dash. Yeah, so we'll do Sith Eternal Emperor. Give him a Cron. Give him something at least. Just a little something, something. A little stuff on the side. Sure, we'll give him this one. We don't need a Malicos Cron. See you later, Tom. Let's mark down you. Mark down you. I'm out. Sounds good. You ended up with 676 Janko stars. Jeez. Dang, those armor shreds are starting to stack up. I should have gone for Cam first. He gets the double attack, so we'll throw it on him. Dang, bro. That was close. Not quite full banners, but I'll take the 68. Have I ever lost this battle? I don't think I ever have, actually. The one time that I've, like, been scared by it is Eth Koth. I think I threw a Wat Tambor with him for that. But, okay. I mean, as much as I'd like to use the Vader variant, I think the Emperor Palpatine Mara Jade's going to work a little bit better. Sure. I mean, why not? I don't think we need a tank. Let's try out Barriss. We haven't used our Barriss like at all so far. Hey, Mithron Euroda. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Okay. Should be an easy dub. What's the Datacron again? Start their turn with at least 3 debuffs that can be dispelled. They gain tenacity up. Shouldn't matter. Dang. Let's kill off him because we can. Okay, and that should do the trick.
Your feelings for her are not real.
Pull it out of the sky! Easy dub. We have other teams.
I'm ready.
I want to use our team, guys. It's fully relicked. I want to use the team. I want to ride the pony. I want to use our team. I want to use our team. Dude, Starkiller's so much fun slaying alive. Just 4 characters away from Jabba, but heck yeah. Yeah, so this does have the stun level 6 and the Arising and let's do it.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
Yes, sir.
We got this.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Gosh. Sure.
Brief Karga said you were coming.
Oh my god.
Please lower your
I'm confused. She just used 2 special abilities and neither one's stunned. Is he unstunnable when he's on the battlefield? Either way, it doesn't matter. Oh gosh. I think we're getting full banners regardless. Oh, just in case, we'll kill Dash just because he's gonna hit hard.
I gave you my word. I'm with you until we both fall. You really buy into that bantha fodder? I do. Good. We'll both die in the name of honor.
How dare you?
This is the way.
There will be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegration.
Take 7 turns in a row, won't you? I'm loving this, guys. I really am. I'm loving this.
No good to me, dead. You know who I am? I am Boba Fett.
She just takes like 17 turns in a row. I love it. I love it so much.
Who I am? I am Boba Fett.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving this so much.
Empire will compensate you if he dies. Put him in.
Oh my god.
If you wish to continue breathing, I advise you to weigh your next
That Datacron's so dumb. I love it.
And if you remember,
Oh.
you have a keen ear, man.
Been waiting for you, Django.
Gosh, Starkiller is one of my favorite teams in this game to play. Is 100%. A Wonga song? We can play a Wonga song for you. Let's get the max banners here.
The hunt's nearly over. I can smell it. Now we do this to the death. The best man win. I am the best. Always was.
I guess. Do we need that 5th? Really, no. But like,
Felix.
I don't see why not. Sure, give him max health and protection. Malgus for funsies. This is max banners. Malgus is not going to be max banners, most likely. I'd rather go for the max banners. You wanted the Wonga?
What did you say? I would certainly like to.
With this poorly modded of Geos, I could have probably just done Vader solo. Gosh dang, bro. That's wild.
What did you say? Did you say? I would certainly like to.
Advent Keller with Lego in it. That's so cool. What's this fleet look like? K.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't. And I know I shouldn't. I want more. And I know I shouldn't. And I know I shouldn't. I want more. And I know I shouldn't. And I know I should more.
Why? I'm trying to remember. What's the reason that we didn't want to take out TIE Advance last time? Can anyone remember? Very interesting, Con Warlock. It's just a pile of poop among flowers. Why do we want to bring TIE Advanced in?
Did you say? I would certainly like to. Oh, I don't think so. Did you say? Did you say? Did you say?
If an enemy TIE Advanced plus times 1 is deployed at the start of the battle, increase the cooldown and call reinforcement for the enemy capital ship by 1. It turns off. TIE Advanced turns off. And so basically it increases by 1 and then decreases by 1. So we could throw this in here and it'd do the same thing. But I swear there was a reason why we prefer doing this, and I can't remember why. Because last time we did this, and I was like, that's right, I remember why we do it the other way. And I don't remember what that way of doing it is. I don't remember what it is. Oh, I remember why. Okay, I remember why. It's the B-28 Extinction class. The first time another Sith ally takes damage, and anytime another Sith ally drops below 100% health, he taunts. And so if we use this instead, he's not a Sith ally, and so we don't get the taunt. I remember now. We got it, guys. I figured it out. He does not know the way, my brothers. Okay. I kind of want to use Thrawn's song. I don't know. I'm still gonna use Thrawn's song. I like Thrawn's song way too much. This is one of my favorites Arnold's ever done.
General Zidana, Commander Sato, Captain Syndulla. At last we meet in this theater of war. However briefly, I will start my operations here and pull the rebels apart piece by piece. They'll be the architects of their own destruction. There is no escape, escape, escape. There is no escape, escape. There is no escape. Open fire. Open fire. I should demonstrate my power.
Dang, bro. Holy crap.
We don't have all day.
Usually you'd hit flames here again, but honestly, just basic. I'm gonna wait till their next reinforcement comes out.
But the war will be ours. I'm a visitor to your realm. War is in your blood. I'm studying the art of war. There is no escape, escape, escape. There is no escape, escape. There is no escape. Open fire.
"69 banners, that's what I like to hear.
Open fire.
Oh, I don't want to do a mirror match. I really don't want to do a mirror match, dude. I really don't want to do a mirror match here.
I should demonstrate my power. I found this whole experience to be very enlightening.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited to see where they go. Hey, Apple E, welcome, welcome. Gosh, I don't even know how to, like, I 184, and I'm guessing mine's 184 as well. Oh, I might be missing a mod. No. Not 7-star? Not 7-star. I had to double check myself on that one. Was the punishing one? Yeah, punishing one's also 4-star. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up this counter really quick. I actually don't know this. Finalizer could still do it with good RNG. Negotiator counters Executor. This is my Marauder right now. If I can find it. Galactic Republic, there we go. I have a Gear 12 Marauder. So, like, I don't know. That sounds about right, Con Warlock. So there's an Apple E3v3 team. Nice. I mean, with that slow of an Executor... Hold on. How slow is it? It was 184. Yeah, I'm faster. Right? Even with the punishing one? Yeah, it's only 5 speed, so yeah. And then today was just chaos. Yep. Your first GL typically goes on defense, Shack Dag. Okay, yeah. I mean, we've got this one in here. This is going to have to be a mirror match or a finalizer battle, which sucks. He has the Relic 8 Negotiator, but we have the better Marauder. So essentially our TIE Fighter goes first. Our Anakin's ETA will be a coin flip, and then... Actually, it won't be a coin flip. I actually think his is faster if you put 6-dot mods on him. Because I think mine's missing some 6-dot mods. Yeah, so I think his is slightly faster. Yeah, 189. So his will go next. He's going to hit his AoE. Imperial TIE Fighter is going to be the one... that will dodge. That'll give Negotiator turn meter, and then we can full swarm on Anakin, and that'll bring him under stealth, and then finish him off with Anakin ETA's AoE. What do you guys think? Think that'll work? Ooh, this is rough. This is a rough GAC. I don't like the plays that I have to pull off. Executor. Sounds good in theory. Best dad joke I know. Putting me on the spot like that, it's not great. I can't think of any off the top of my head, which is funny because I always am making dad jokes. My go-to dad joke, if I don't have one on hand and it's someone that hasn't heard my jokes before, is why do ghosts love elevators? They raise their spirits. Hey Juno, welcome. We're trying to figure out if we want to do an actual mirror match here. This is the old style of mirror match before the Marauder. But because it's a low gear Marauder, I feel less scared of it. Well, we should probably check the speeds of the Marauder. The Marauder shouldn't be fast. It's not relic. Yeah, it's really slow. So yeah, we should be able to get out there in time. I honestly can't remember the punchline to that one, Con Warlock. YOLO? YOLO. YOLO. Yeah, let's go with this one. We played that one last time. Forgot how fast that thing is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was thrown off so hard, but it's fine. We got Anakin low enough that we baited them out, and that's what matters. Okay, they're gonna have offense up. Let's hit this. Hit that. Okay. Heal or tank, heal or tank, heal or tank.
Hello there. Oh, this is going to be easy.
I think we're good on healing right now.
Systems are our speciality. Your move. Your move.
He can force Imperial TIE Fighter, but... Johnson Locke, welcome to the damn community. We're gonna do a tank. I like the idea of having retribution on all our teams. Okay, now we can go full in on Anakin. Gosh dang it. Eventually we'll be able to go full on Anakin, I promise, guys. Goodness gracious.
I have a bad
Okay.
feeling about this.
Our things will stay alive for now. We are stuck.
This. I have a bad feeling about this. Anakin. This. I have a bad feeling about democracy.
Gosh, dude, this went from looking great to looking awful so fast. Of course it was Anakin. Anyone else, we could have dodged it. Of course it was Anakin. Okay, kill him, please. I hate Quo so much. Okay, we're pulling it out. We're pulling it out. We still have another reinforcement. Let's get some turn meter pushing. Let's turn that into protection up. Let's just try to keep people alive, essentially. Yeah, let's just keep people alive for now.
Where are you going, Master?
Their ult. I didn't even think about their ult. That's going to be a lot of damage. Okay. Just hit the ult. We won. I don't know, Michael. I haven't seen that one. Okay, now we have to do this mirror match. We get first turn, we gun down punishing one, and that's... We keep calling punishing one to assist. And that's the game, right? That's how this works? You. That's just how this works, right? His high grounds, love it. Oh, dude, I would love Rom Coda. Yes. When it becomes apparent. Yeah, there you go. Nice, James. Very nice. Do I want to look up this counter? I really don't. I really don't want to look up this counter. And that might be awful of me, but I don't. I just want to do it. Guys, I'm just built different. I've never done this counter before, but I know how it works. Just intuitively, I know. We are just that good. We are going to go in and we are going to destroy this team as soon as I find a song. They get...
Like my father before me.
They get stealth instead of me? Now I really wish I had looked this up because I've got no idea what to do now. I'm going to assume just get rid of Xanadu's blood and call it a day. Why do they get it? I'm so confused. Okay.
He's no good to me dead.
Houndstooth? Boba for contract? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Is like, I think we can kill him and almost kill him just by, yeah.
You're more used to me dead. Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way. Fire. Don't get in my way.
Done.
Don't get in my way. Dead. I give my allegiance to no one.
Let's clear off those things. That was pretty cool. I gotta admit, that was pretty cool. Wasn't quite on beat, but it was pretty close just by accident.
He's no good to me dead.
Okay. 1801's not a great score. I gotta be honest, I kind of regret this battle right here. I shouldn't have done the Phoenix. I was like looking at it, I was like, the damage immunity is only if we can get Chopper in there that we're gonna get through Reva early. We're gonna be stuck there for a while. I regret the Phoenix. For sure, I regret the Phoenix. Besides that, I don't think any of our plays were that bad. I think it's just the Reva battle that I regret, not just throwing SLKR and calling it a day. Oh, is it perfect on beat for you guys? Perfect. That's all that matters for me. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. I might make a YouTube short out of it just because it was beautiful. This is Erodium. This is Kyber, dude. This is Kyber. I haven't dropped down to Erodium since I got into Kyber. I've been in Kyber since then. SLKR plus ult mats. I actually don't know offhand. Does anyone know that one offhand? Isn't it like... That's rough, James Mays. If you can only get as fast as 268 speed, go watch, I think it's Zareth's guide, where he uses about 260 speed. That'd be great, Brandon, because I can't remember offhand. I can go look up my old videos and find like the numbers, but I don't know offhand. So if you can do it really quick while I answer this question. I think it's Zareth Prevails has a guide that he does it at 260 speed, and it's all about being just really beefy. And so that's what I'd go watch, James. Because otherwise you need 310 speed. It's so rough. It's so rough, dude. So yeah, I would go and try that. James Mays, welcome to the damn community, my friend. It is a slot machine. It is fully a slot machine. And on my free-to-play account, I had to get over 310 speed to get it to work. After you get 310 speed, you're good, you're solid, but like I had to eviscerate my mods, and like I spent so many crystals on those mods to try and make it so that way I could do it on stream. It took me like so long, and then I got over 310 speed, and then all of a sudden it was just, I did it like within 3 tries, and I'm like, oh, that's so much easier. So your options are roll the slot machine until you get it right, because like Zareth's was like, oh, it looked really promising, and then every time I tried it, it just didn't work. And then, you know, I get over that 310 speed and you do great. Oh, it's so rough. I would consider modding for protection secondaries or protection primaries instead of health, if it does suggest health, because the protection primaries are going to give you complete all bounty hunter achievements. Cool, I can now use the bounty hunter title because they're gonna hit exposes on you, and those exposes will be equal to max health. And so if you can put more protection on yourself, I think that actually might be better. So I would try remodding for some protection, James Mays, and hopefully that'll help you get the little bit of survivability you need to finish it off. Just under 100k protection, 60k health, yeah. So 700, 800, 910, 1,000, 1,030, 1,100 is what I'm getting. The 15 energy one is only 8 times, not 10. Is it 30 and 60? I was thinking it was 25 and 40. That's probably where my math's off. Just a quick one. Would you suggest I go for Leia or Jabba first after my executive armor? I already have SLKR, FYI. Jabba. Jabba all the way, dude. Leia may look closer, especially if you have lightspeed bundles, but Jabba's going to give you the best bang for buck that you can possibly get, just because of those mod materials and helping out your guild. It's going to be a good defensive GL for you. Overall, that's going to be your best bet. And then it's an easy hop to JML and Leia afterwards. So, definitely the Jabba, my friend. Does it have Talon, Con Warlock? Heck yeah, James. Yeah, I can't do the bonus tier, unfortunately. Palps and Dooku. Is your Gideon fast enough is the next question, Con Warlock. So go look at their Vader, check his speed, and then add in the 16 for him, 16 for Palp, and then 8 for each. You have speed advantage? Yeah, you should be fine. The reason that you do the Savage lead is because you do Savage lead, and that makes it so that way you have Talon, and Talon will save Savage. And so it becomes harder to get me. But because they don't have the other one, you should be fine. I would check Savage's mods and make sure they're health mods and not protection mods. If they're protection mods, you're going to have to hit him twice. Either way, it should work. It's going to be a little scary if he has protection mods, because then you're going to have to, you know, hit him twice, which will feed turn meter into other people, and Vader might get a turn. But overall, you should have plenty of turn meter that you should be able to kill everyone that you need to. Yeah, you should be fine at that point. Anyone else finish the episode track? Oh yeah, I finished the episode track. Yeah, like I'm at my max currency, and I've purchased basically everything I want from the episode shipment at the current moment. So I'm just kind of waiting. In fact, I've bought kind of more than I wanted to, just because I was like, I don't want to hit a cap. Hey Milton, welcome, my friend. I probably know the answer to this. I'm trying to decide if I have time. I only have about 20 minutes of time. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work at 5 in the morning. First person in chat to write the sentence, "Good guys wear white," gets their roster reviewed. I'm only doing one today. Oh, 100% Saleya. Yeah, the cap raise is going to be so nice for episode 2. Okay, Juno, you're gonna get a roster review. Have a great night, Havoc. I'll give a crisp high five to anyone who can tell me where that quote's from. Juno, throw your ally code in the chat. You're gonna have to do 3 numbers and then an X, 3 numbers, then an X, then 3 numbers. If you do like dashes or just the string of numbers, it's going to automatically count as spam and it won't show up on my screen. Actually, no, Milton. I mean, once you get Savage out, at that point you can take it down with a lot of other stuff, Con Warlock, so that's solid. I love the Executor Rush. Who did you trust to tell you to go for Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan this early? That's wild. Okay, well, your next Omicron went to Qui-Gon to help out with that. That's great. Okay. Savage is such a beast and Gak sucks everywhere else. Yeah, but I mean, hey, Gak is what's important because Gak's where our crystals come from. Gak's important. Okay, so first things first, relic your Savage, relic your Wampa. A Gear 12 Wampa basically does nothing, and a Gear 12 Savage does some things if you have a team for him and you don't have time to build a team around him because you're going for Executor. And so, yeah. Relic your Savage, relic your Wampa. That's your next two things. Yeah, it was a lot of Kairos, and like, when you're this early, hearing something like you'll make all of your materials back in 5 to 10 months, that's forever long. You don't even know if you're going to play that long at this point in the game. You're still new to the game. You're still figuring out, like, you know, what you're doing, and you haven't gotten your first major project done. So yeah, like, I don't know. I disagree with everyone who says get Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan first. It just doesn't make sense for new players coming in. It's better to flush out your roster, get other assault battle teams, then come back around for it, especially because they don't fit in people's roster. Like, you know, I guess they're okay on a Qui-Gon team, so... Anyways, yeah, so relic your Wampa, relic your Savage. I love the Executor farm. Keep in the back of your mind going towards Jabba next. That's probably going to be the best bet for going forward, is going for Jabba and breaking into the Rebel Trinity next. I love seeing the Phoenix and you leveling up the Phoenix. Phoenix is solid, so... Will I be making a Lightspeed bundle guide for the Jabba event? Yes, but from what it sounds like, it's fairly easy. But yes, I will be making a guide for it. I may be issuing a challenge for it, honestly, because, you know, I issued a challenge for Jedi Master Luke where I said whoever can beat this at the lowest gear will get a Lightspeed bundle. And so far we have one person in the lead with, I think, it's a gear 10 JML. That he beat the ultimate tier at gear 10 JML, so... Planning on grabbing the Revans, then going for Jabba. The good news is, so one of the biggest problems with going for the Revans, Juno, is that you don't get a fleet out of them. And so that was the big reason that Revans were like, they were a big rush for a lot of people, but they were also harmful to an account. But you're going for Executor first and then the Revans, so you kind of have it set up perfectly for a Revan rush. And they're also an excellent PP, and they haven't fallen out of the meta at all, and I don't think they ever will. Jedi Knight Revan just has way too much viability in literally any Jedi team that he will always be in the meta. And then Darth Revan, you know, has Malgus, and we're always going to have a home for him. So, any reason to add the Omi for Hondo? If you want a PP. Passion projects are important. PP stand for passion projects. There's nothing wrong with a little PP. Passion projects are nice. I used my Omi Hondo to take down a Sith Eternal at, you know, as a Relic 5 Sith Eternal, but still. Like, it's not going to be like the greatest Omicron you put on, but if you have an extra Omicron bolt burning in your pocket and you have a Hondo Naka at Relic level, I don't see why not. For everything Afra related, I have that on my alt account that my members choose where it goes, so... Let's take a quick look at your mods. Piet being your fastest is solid. Your JKA, solid speed. You want it close to 300 as possible, so looking good. You have Bosk fast. I love seeing that. I would like to see... this guy. I would like to see this guy modded and give him some gear. I know it takes a little bit away from your farms, but even just a little bit of gear and getting this guy into a good spot as well. So the closer you can get Grief Karga to Bosk, you don't need Mando as close to them at all. In fact, you want Mando kind of slow, but you want Grief Karga up here, because if you have Bosk, then Grief Karga go, you can tactically two-shot or one-shot a lot of teams that you shouldn't be able to. You can take down some like Relic Night Sisters with this team. Essentially, you can take first turn, Bosk taunts, and then Grief Karga mass assists. You're now 5 of the way through your contract, and then Bosk hits his mass assist because he gets a 100% turn meter at that point. And all of a sudden, you have your contract and Mando takes a turn and insta-kill someone. So, like, you can use this to get rid of a Darth Revan and then go in with another team to finish off the Darth Revan. You can use it to kill off a Night Sister team in general. The Bounty Hunters are really good against Night Sisters. There's a lot of versatility that you can get out of just throwing a little bit of gear to Grief Karga and, like, a Gear 8, Gear 9 Mando. If you want evidence of this, you can always go watch Arnold's free-to-play account and watch, go back, like, 2 years and watch his free-to-play account. He constantly uses this. Even now, I think he only has a Gear 10 Mandalorian and a Gear 12 Grief Karga, and he still gets uses out of it in Erodium. So definitely some stuff I'd put some work into. As for your overall farming plan, the Revans may not be the most efficient route, and I do think that Jabba should be next after those, but there's nothing wrong with a little PP, and passion projects are very important for keeping your interest in the game. I myself started out as a Revan Rush account, and then I went into SLKR, and I loved it. I've loved Darth Revan since I got him. He's one of my favorite characters I've ever gotten in this game. Still to this day, I love his kit. I still use Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan constantly in my GACs. So, that being said, focus down your Wampa and your Savage first, dude. A Gear 12 Savage is helpful on a team, but cannot solo teams. A Relic 5 Savage can solo solo CLS, it can solo Grievous, it can solo basically anything that you see that doesn't have a ton of synergy. I use this constantly on my free-to-play account. A Relic Wampa, same thing. It can beat, it can beat a Sith Eternal. It can beat, it can beat Grievous, it can beat an Iden Versio, it can beat so many good things. So definitely relic both those characters. You will never regret relicking them. And we have a thing we like to talk about on the channel, which is use the forks, which is finishing off the stuff in your roster that you need to farm. So you take a look at your roster and you look and see if there's any factions that you've skipped over, and you check to see if there's any factions that you need to finish. You're over-invested, under-invested, you're recently acquired, and your killer characters. Now, these are what over-invested, under-invested are. You have put Zetas, you've put Omicrons into these two characters, but you have not reliced them. So please, take the time, relic these characters. They're going to help your GAC a ton, which equals more crystals, which equals more happiness to you. So, go for your PP. I don't mind. Love to see a little PP. There's nothing wrong with it. Get your Executor, get your Revans, get your Jabba, and you will be in a perfect spot for your account. And you will be so set up for this game. And honestly, the Padawan Obi-Wan and the Qui-Gon, maybe it was rough to start out, but since you did it now, you never really have to do anything more to them, and you could now just reap the benefits of having them. They're a rough starting farm. I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you made it through it. I'm glad you're here with us. So, Lumar, welcome, my friend. I thought this was a 15 mil. No, that is a 1.5 million account. Swigo. Also, as a side note, good guys wear white. The quote that I had you guys message in chat to get a roster review. That was it's a quote from Galactic Battlegrounds, which is the Star Wars Age of Empires. Every time you click on clones or any character, they say something. And 90% of the time when you click on a clone, they say, good guys wear white. Just came back. Is there a code? I was just having people, basically the first person that did it, I would give them a roster review because I have like 10 minutes before I have to absolutely go because I haven't eaten anything in like 12 hours and 12? $10 hours. Yes, be proud of your PP. Whoa, Valency. Valancy, however you say in your name. How dare you? It is damn. Beaver damn. D-A-M. Swearing in the chat. How dare you? Anyways, but yeah, we will be doing roster reviews more on our next stream. I'll have more time on our next stream overall, or I hope so. Additionally, we will be doing a roster review stream on Monday for members only, so it'll be a much shorter line for those of you who are members. We'll be doing one of those each week to celebrate this damn December, to be able to, help out our family. And then on Tuesday, we will have a full roster review stream as well, so don't miss out on that. That one will be just roster reviews, nothing else, especially because Conquest is done, so I don't even have to play Conquest, which is super, super nice. But big shout out to those who donate. You guys are amazing. You keep the lights on here in the Beaver Dam. Big thanks to our damn sugar daddy Caleb Zwiger. You are amazing, my friend. And a big thank you to our damn best members, former or current. They always have a home on our end screen. Over there in the damn elite, you guys are amazing, and you guys have a ton of benefits happening this month. We're going to be watching Andor season 1 episodes 6 through 9, I think, this Sunday. We might not be able to get through that much, but we're gonna try. And so that's the heist leading into the prison arc, and so we'll be watching that with the damn elite. We also have that members stream on Monday, as well as we have a members only video coming out this weekend as well, so keep an eye out for that. Lots of fun things coming. Love each and every one of you. Let's see if we can find someone that we can raid real quick. Let's see, over on Twitch we have I don't know, this guy, Revenge of Mariah Carey. I'm worried, but hey, that sounds cringy, so we're gonna send you guys over there. Shaka, I don't know Shaka, but it looks like they're having a party over there, so you guys have fun over with Shaka. And on YouTube, let's see, redirect. Boop, 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 boop. Looks like Fat Phil is doing a Dr. Aphra unlock. We'll send you guys over there, so that way, you know, those of you who are, you know, having a rough time with Aphra, maybe he finds a way that'll help you guys out. I'm gonna send you guys over to him. So I haven't seen Fat Phil streaming in a long time, but thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video.